So I'm very pleased to be here on My Magical Thing with Magee, occultist, author, journalist, Sanskrit scholar and translator, renegade member, the Typhonian Ordo Templi Orientis, and a founder of the arcane magical order of the Knights of Shambhala. Mike, it's lovely to have you here.
Thanks for having me, as they say on the telly.
So Mike, this is fantastic. Glorious background, by the way. Please, may we see your magical thing?
This is one of my magical things, and it's very important to me. It's the yantra, which is a magical diagram of the Hindu goddess Kali, who represents the dark side of the moon. And it's important to me because just with a small symbol, it takes you into the very heart of the essence of Tantra. So right at the center, you can see a dot, and that dot represents the goddess Kali. And around her are 15 eternities called nityas, who represent the 15 days of the waning moon. And then there are the 8 petals, which represent the 8 Bhairavas, which is a terrifying aspect of the god Shiva. And it's all enclosed in a square, which represents the borders of your magical rite.
Let's have it a little closer, Mike, because it's oh yes, an upper fraction, I think because you've got your background on, it's kind of waving in and out in this kind of like mystical way. So that's quite, and your head is, that's that is in and of itself a powerful image. Can you tell us a little bit more about where did you first encounter this symbol? What was the story behind your relationship with it?
Okay, well, I was particularly interested in Western occultism and not at all interested in the Eastern way. Until one day, back in maybe 1974, I had what started off as a lucid dream, where there was a mantra sounding in my heart, and that turned from a lucid dream into a waking state, where the mantra was still vibrating in my heart, and at the same time, there's a feeling of great bliss inside me. So I decided that maybe this Hindu stuff wasn't as bizarre or outre as I thought it was, and really started to get into it after that.
And that's back in 1974, did you say?
74, I think it was, yeah.
Gosh, that's fantastic.
So in the end, I traveled to India. I was still a member of Kenneth Grant's OTO at that time. I traveled to India to meet an Indian guru who claimed to know Aleister Crowley, a white man, and he initiated me into a branch of yoga called the Nath Sampradaya, and these are people who do worship symbols like the Kali Yantra and the Sri Yantra, which is behind me as the background, but their aim is to realize themselves rather than to just engage in magic for the sake of magic.
I understand. Oh, Mike, that is fantastic. Let's just pop the symbol down so we can see your beautiful face as well, so we can truly admire that. Oh, my friend, thank you for sharing those magical symbols, and particularly that Kali Yantra. And thank you also for all of your work with many of the currents and traditions that I'm also part of. So it's really appreciated. Thanks very much, Mike, for taking the time to show us that yantra and share a little bit of your practice and your story.
Thank you, Julian.
Go well, my friend. Bye-bye.
Bye.